Now, earlier this morning, I told you that we're going to have Sandy Dore. Sandy is from Community Development, the Community Development Manager of the Pine Rivers Neighbourliness Centre. And we've got Sandy in the studio with us now, and we're going to talk about resilience.
Hi, Rosemary.
Welcome to the studio, Sandy. Thank you for coming in. Lovely to see you again. So let's have a talk about this resilience. What is resilience? I mean, we all think we know, but you're going to tell us what it really is.
Well, I guess resilience is a quality, and it's that capacity we have to face and overcome the adversities of life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that thing, the ability to bend like a tree in the storm without breaking. That quality that assists us bounce back from adversity, when things haven't gone quite right or as we would like them to, the ability to kind of see our way through that and recover fairly quickly.
Yep.
Yes.
And I suppose we all sort of see that in ourselves throughout the course of the day, but we actually don't put that resilience sticker to it, do we, the label?
No.
We just do it.
It's just
hopefully.
something, it's just, some people have more resilience than others, just as we have, other qualities in life. But it is the person who sees the glass half full instead of half empty.
Yeah.
They're able to kind of quickly pull out the positives in the event or in the occurrence that's just happened. I mean, even in terrible circumstances, let's just use the floods as an example. It's a couple of years ago, a while back now, but that was devastating for many people. But there was a lot of wonderful things come out of that too. Neighbours now know each other. People came out of the woodwork to assist strangers. It kind of put faith back in humanity for some people. So even in disastrous situations, there's wonderful and good things occur, and it's been able to call on that side, that positive side, and see the dreadful situation as an opportunity. In every problem there's an opportunity. Yeah.
And also it might, we'll take the floods for instance.
Yeah.
That brought the resilience out in people, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Because it probably was laying dormant there for a while, but it was just amazing. I know I was in mud up to my knees, and some woman came to offer me lunch, and I went, "Oh, no, I've bought my lunch." And she said, no, this is for everyone. Please have some.
Yes.
I didn't know her from Adam. But
no, and it just assists you cope. It assists, so human beings are no man is an island. And the other aspect of building resilience is to surround ourselves, have those good solid networks, surround ourselves with positive people and tap into, whether it be family, friends, neighbours, community, healthcare, the other thing that kind of puts a bit of a network or a catch around us, and it supports us to cope with whatever's going on. And we refer to the floods and how having people offer you lunch kind of boosts you and enables you to cope and keep on with the slurry and the mud.
We were cleaning. We were helping to clean.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was a great little resilience boost, wasn't it? Really.
Yes.
Now, is resilience something that some of us have and others don't, or are you born with it? Or do you build on it?
Yeah, look, it's not something we're born with. It is something that we definitely build on, and I guess it's our experiences and how we've learnt and developed to turn that problem into an opportunity. So it is something that we develop. It is a choice. It is about making conscious decisions to do something about a situation, and look at it in a positive light, look at which way we can go to recover, what strategies or behaviours we might put into place. And the more, it's like playing the piano, the more you practice that thinking, the more that quality sticks and becomes just second nature. Yes.
Okay. And I'm sorry, Sandy, for butting in, but that resilience sort of comes from basically from the family in the first instant, isn't it?
Well, it is. I mean, as a child, how we were assisted to think through problems, or how we were assisted. I guess it's about that confidence that we build in that we can cope and we can take the actions or communicate effectively to people to express where we're at and to provide, to get the support or the pathways that we're looking for. So very much we build it in our families and in our children. There was a little bit of research done some time back that looked at what qualities do resilient families have. And I've got a little list of stuff here. Would you mind if I read this out? Yeah. So they were basically 7 strengths that help to define what makes a family resilient. And the most important, or the number one thing, was the communication. That open, honest, positive, uplifting, frequent communication between family members. So people feel connected, they feel understood, they're uplifted, not beaten down. The next one was togetherness. So that invisible glue that helps bond a family and gives members a sense of belonging. It's an important aspect of sharing that familiar values, familiar beliefs, familiar traditions. Somewhere where you belong is a lovely that invisible glue. Also sharing activities. So strong families like sharing in activities with each other. It mightn't be everything, but there's certain things that the family enjoy coming together and connect over. Affection was another strength that families with good resilience showed. So showing love and care and concern and interest in each other on a regular basis. Support was another quality, so assisting, encouraging and reassuring each other. So families are seen as strong when everyone feels equally comfortable and they're happy to offer each other support.
And asking for support too.
Yes, well that comes to the communication, where we're in a family where we've had the ability to grow and develop good communication skills, where it is okay and it's not going to be rejected or put down. It's going to be assisted and thought through. So commitment was another one, showing dedication and loyalty to a family. That kind of concept of family comes first, that we're important. Are all acceptance was another one, showing respect and understanding and appreciating each other's individuality. So I think exploring with your children the diversity in life, so that they can see there are many ways to live, there are many ways that people experience life and get by.
Sandy, all of those things that you've just read out, and they sound wonderful. There's a lot of people that don't have that. So how do you get around that?
Well, I guess it comes back to being we're all responsible. So, who we choose to hang around. So we mightn't have had the perfect family environment, but there'd be some great things there. We can always look for those positives in every situation. That is, the quality of resilience, is to look for the qualities that we've had. And as adults, we make our own choices about who we hang around with. Who are our friends? Are they a positive influence? Do they assist? Do they make me feel good? Am I happy when I'm with these people? So choosing our friends and those that we associate with is something we can all do.
I'm just thinking, with some of the environments that people have been brought up in, could be quite different to this, like the opposite. So how can we build resilience if it wasn't impaired to us earlier?
Once again, it's about choosing to connect with people who do offer support, who we feel good around, who we can talk to, who accept us for who and what we are. Also, our view of ourselves. Doing things that assist us feel comfortable and good with ourselves. So, whether it be as simple as going for a walk every day and enjoying this world and being grateful for the sunset or the soft breeze, just doing the things that make us feel strong and enjoying life, but certainly who we have around us is very important, and it's not just our family that we have around us. Our networks, we have school communities, and our children can tap into guidance officers and chaplains and others if they can't feel comfortable about talking about a particular issue or a situation that might be happening at home. It is those other people that might be around us in our communities. So thinking about, who is it that I can talk to? Is it grandma? Is it an auntie? Is it a cousin? as
A
adults,
complete stranger. Doesn't
absolutely,
matter.
yes. Connecting to places like neighbourhood centres, and having a talk to a stranger sometimes can be the eye-opening, or the opportunity to explore something that we've not got that opportunity to do within our own family setting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I suppose that's why the psychiatrists and psychologists do so well.
Counsellors, even your doctor, connecting with professionals in that arena who can help us with our well-being and health. Yeah.
And, does resilience rub off? It probably does,
It does. I reckon the answer is yes.
Surround yourself with positive people and you're bound to be uplifted, aren't you?
And I guess that's how our own resilience grows when we've experienced a particular, way of coping with something. It grows within us, but most certainly it can rub off. When we have encouraging people around us who are saying, yes, you can do it, have a go, or people that we can explore our problems with, and they can highlight in positive ways, the glass half full people, it definitely rubs off and it assists us build. And we can do that for our children also. Children need to develop confidence, and we can have confidence in them and kind of instill in them that they can achieve, they can make good decisions, helping them self-reflect to, it might be just reading stories and having a look at what happened in that story. What did the boy do in that situation? Was it a good thing that he did? So helping self-reflect is a wonderful tool for all of us, and we can develop that. Yes.
Oh dear, you give us some good things, don't you?
Well, I hope so.
It's all very good. And, the 5 resilience boosters are very good here too, Sandy.
Yeah.
Decide what's important in your life and do something about it every day.
That's right.
And reconnect with families, friends and workmates and make new friends.
Absolutely.
Accept change. And that's probably a little bit hard for us to do as we get older. You've got to work with that accepting change, haven't you?
Change is always a challenge, but it is always a wonderful opportunity. I kind of think resilient people think about one door closing and another one opening, and how exciting that new door is. That we might. So it might be we can lose a job and either think it's absolute disaster, or we can move on into thinking about what a wonderful opportunity it is to try something new. Rosemary's having a coughing fit here, but she's going to be back with us in a minute. Yeah.
Tell us about people that are losing their positions. Right.
Yes, that's right. We're in an environment, I guess, at the moment where we know the state government's made a lot of decisions, and there's a lot of people out there in the who find themselves unemployed. And as I was just saying, it is a very difficult thing and a life-changing thing to lose a job. But it is also an opportunity to rethink about who we are and what we enjoy, what is it we want to do. One door closes, another opens, and that could lead the way to far more exciting and wonderful things for people.
Yeah. And this will prove their resilience, something big, won't it?
That's for sure. Yes.
Excuse me, mine at the moment. I beg your pardon, listeners. I'm just coughing my head off here. But Sandy, anything else that we should probably cover today?
Look, tapping into those networks is very important, and remembering that no man is an island. We are, like a pride of lions or birds flocking together. We human beings need to tap into others who can support us. So. Neighbourhood centres and community centres in your community all offer opportunities to connect and engage and maybe find that new path or new friends or new ways. You know, there are many at the Pine Rivers Neighbourhood Centre offers courses on parenting, on self-esteem, as do the other neighbourhood centres, and it's an opportunity to gain new skills that put us in better positions, you know, gives us new strategies and new skills to cope with some of life's adversities. Yeah.
Well, I think we've probably just about run out of time, Sandy, but I do thank you very much for coming in. I know it was a struggle for you to get here today,
no,
so that makes it even more special. But listeners, we've been listening to Sandy Dore, and she is the Community Development Manager, Pine Rivers Neighbourhood Centre. And if you ever need to pull into one of those neighbourhood centres, know that you're going to get some pretty fabulous advice on all sorts of things. And Sandy, again, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Rosemary.